So in the last class, what we discussed? We discussed about this now. So have you tried making the diagram of graphite fluoresces on diamond, Shazan and Ridhima? No, why?
I
These
mean,
are
correct, sir.
important topics, huh?
I mean, didn't
What?
say to make something.
What I did?
I don't remember that you said or not to make the diagram.
No, I told you that you have to practice these three diagrams: graphite, fluorescence, and diamond. So today we will be discussing. Let's start from the very beginning because this is the last chapter of a chemistry. So we will go aram se. Okay. So first, I want each topics to be very clear to you two. So what is covalent bond, Shazan, Ridhima? What is covalent bond?
Covalent bonds are formed when two atoms of different elements share one electron to make their shells valence to fill their valence shell. Sorry.
Okay, Ridhima, what is covalent bonding?
Ma'am, the share of two,
What?
the share of two electrons.
Huh. So, one second. So, carbon, I mean covalent bonding. Covalent bonding is what? The bonds which are formed by sharing the electrons between the atom. For example, oxygen, it will share the electrons. Why it will share? Because the main motto of your this oxygen is to fulfill the outermost shell. ठीक है? And related to your covalent bonding, we have discussed lot of examples. For example, we have discussed about the chlorine, which is Cl2, oxygen, O2, and what else? Nitrogen, methane, ammonia. Okay, try making ammonia once again. Ammonia. Try this covalent bonding of ammonia.
Can you show it?
Ma'am, is it NH4?
What?
NH4 ammonia.
Cezanne, ammonia is NH4. Then tell, don't laugh.
Wait, I'm telling. I have to check the table.
Check the means you are not revising, huh?
No, it's not my exam. I mean, this chapter is not there. I'm revising the previous chapter. Wait.
Ammonia is NH4?
No. That's not an H4. I'm sure about it.
Or NH3.
Yeah, three, fine.
Okay.
And can I show you on camera?
Yes.
Was it visible?
No.
Wait, no. Wait, can you see it now?
NH3. I can see. 1 minute. Good. Correct. Ridhima, are you done?
Yes, ma'am, I'm done. I'll send you the picture.
No, it's okay. Like this you have made, huh?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now next is the formation of carbon dioxide, CO2, sulfur molecule, which is S8, 28L6. This also, but this is important, sulfur, because you can see the diagram is very difficult, and if there is a difficult diagram, it means that is important. Okay, so this is important. You have to be very. So properties of covalent bonding. Okay, tell me what are the properties of covalent bonds? That also we have discussed. Huh?
Mom, wait, I have to remember. I know the
Hmm.
answer. It does not conduct electricity.
Does not
Um,
conduct electricity.
Boiling and melting point is low, I guess,
Hmm.
because they share electron, and one more is and when they means break very easily. They are not hard. You can say
Ah.
this is the opposite of ionic
Weak
compounds.
intermolecular force, no?
Yes, this is the opposite of ionic compounds.
Yes, so this is the difference. First is about the covalent, that these are the constituent particles of molecules, and the very low melting and the boiling point, bad conductor of electricity, insoluble in water but dissolve in organic, and this is the opposite, soluble in water but insoluble in organic solvent. Allotropes also. What is allotrope? What are allotropes?
The form of carbon.
Carbon. What is the definition of it?
Ma'am, it is a property by which, ma'am, an element exists more than one state.
हाँ,
हमें
see
एक्चुअली
and tell.
प्रॉपरली नहीं पता था, हम बस देख
नहीं
कर
नहीं, देख के बोल दो, कोई बात
हम
नहीं.
पूरा देख कर नहीं बोले यार.
अच्छा, ठीक.
थोड़ा बहुत नहीं पता था बस.
Okay, Ridhima, what is allotrope?
Ma'am, one element, but it has different forms.
Okay, ठीक है. So the allotropes basically means that they will have a same chemical property. Means by doing some A to B reaction, they will make a same output. For example, A plus B, which gives to C. So for two of them, if I am doing a chemical property, so it will give me C as a output, but the physical properties will be different. For example, this will be more, let's say the boiling point will be high or melting point will be low. That comes under a physical property. but your chemical property will be the same. So that is the allotrope. Allotropes and allotropes, we have the three examples: diamond, graphite, and fluorines. Okay, so diamond is what? Okay, yeah.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
so like, is water also one of the examples for electron? Because it can.
Ridhima, actually your voice is not clear to me.
Okay, ma'am, it's okay. I'll ask you later.
You will ask what?
I'll ask you later.
Acha, okay. So three things are there that you have to learn: diamond, graphite, and fullerene. All the points are very important related to your diamond, which is a colorless, transparent, which is very heavy, and it does not conduct electricity also. Okay, and structure of your diamond is this thing. What else? Graphite is a grayish black opaque substance, and it is lighter than diamond, smooth and very slippery. For example, your pencil. And this is the structure. And what is the main thing about structure? That each carbon atom should be joined with three other carbon atoms for graphite. What about fullerene? Fullerenes means each carbon atom will what? Total 60 carbons will be there in fullerenes. It's like a football like structure. ठीक है? ऐसा है ना football की तरह. ठीक है? तो structure of C60 Buckminster fullerenes. Okay. Now next is your versatile nature of a carbon. What is the meaning of versatile? What is the
shareable.
meaning of versatile? Shareable. Okay. Ridhima, what is the meaning of versatile?
Ma'am, I don't.
So you don't know. Read this paragraph and can you both explain me?
Ma'am, is it to make different carbon compounds?
Make different carbon compounds. Okay, let's see. Shazan, what is the meaning? Means what do you understand about from this paragraph?
It exists in more than one state. Maybe.
So basically, versatile means what? Versatile means which will be able to do many different things. For example, if I'm saying that
No,
she is a
your
very versatile,
voice is breaking.
let's say if I'm telling that she is a very versatile person, what does it mean? That she will be able to do lot more different kinds of things as per their condition. ठीक है, तो इसका मतलब होता है versatile. So the estimated number of carbon compounds known today is about 3 million. So how many number of carbon compounds are there? Estimated about 3 million. But now the question is, which property or properties of carbon is responsible for the formation of such a number of carbon compounds? But what we have to do, the question over here arises that which property of the carbon is responsible? Like if there is a lot 3 millions of carbon, so which property is responsible for the formation of large carbon compounds? So there are how many properties? Catenation, tetravalency of carbon, and tendency to form the multiple bond. And what is catenation? What is catenation? No, Ridhima, you, what is catenation? You must have studied in class 9. क्या होता है catenation का मतलब? हाँ, so catenation basically means that it's a property of self-linking of elements with carbon atoms through covalent bond. What does it mean? That this is a property which will self-link its elements of carbon atoms obviously through the covalent bonding, such as in the covalent bond we used to see, right, that there's a self-linking of element. Why? Because to complete its outermost shell to form long straight or branched chain and rings of different sizes is called catenation. They will form, how come? They can form a long, they can form a straight, or they can form a branched chain as well of different sizes, which is called as catenation. For example, elements which is other than carbon, for example sulfur, silicon will also have a tendency to show the property of self-link. Silicon will also show the tendency of a self-linking catenation, but to a much lesser extent. Means it will show the property of self-link, means catenation will be there. So catenation का basically simple definition में मतलब ये है कि it will sorry, it will have the property of self linking, mainly किसके साथ? With the carbon atoms के साथ. क्यों? through what? Through your covalent bond. क्या करने के लिए? To form a chain, like long chain, straight chain. There's a 3 different types of chain in chemistry, na? Long, straight, or there is a branched chain also, like here, na? Branched chain is also there. So that is the catenation. Tetravalency of carbon. Tetra means what? Tetra means 1, 2, 3, 4. What?
Outermost electrons, outermost shell contains 4 electrons. That's called tetravalence.
हाँ, टेट्रा मतलब 4 होता है, राइट? कार्बन बिलोंग्स टू ए ग्रुप 14. कार्बन कौन से ग्रुप का बिलोंग करता है? कार्बन बिलोंग्स टू
14
ए
into
ग्रुप
the
14
electronic
in your periodic
configuration
table.
6 to 4.
हाँ, the atomic number is 6, so it will be 2 4. So 4 electrons is there in the outermost shell. 4 it wants more 4. So valency will be how much? 4. Why? Because the 4 is less over there, so it needs 4 more electrons, right? So it is capable of bonding and pairing with the 4 other carbon atom or with the atoms of such other monovalent elements like hydrogen. So this is very simple. Tetravalency of carbon का मतलब ये है कि there should be 4 more carbons. Tetravalency of carbon. For example, carbon is belonging to your 14 group, which is 6 to 2, 4. So 4 carbon wants more. So what it will do? It will share the 4 more electron, or it will lose the 4 more electrons, or it can also pair up with a covalent bond. ठीक है? So carbon carbon हो जाएगा, and then one carbon will take the 4 outermost carbon of the another carbon, so it will be 8, and for that also it will be 8. So that is the tetravalency of carbon. Tendency to form multiple bonds. What is the tendency? What do you mean by this tendency which will form a multiple bonds? So due to its small size, कार्बन हैज अ स्ट्रॉन्ग टेंडेंसी टू फॉर्म द मल्टीपल बॉन्ड. स्मॉल साइज की वजह से क्या होता है कि कार्बन के पास क्या है? स्ट्रॉन्ग टेंडेंसी है क्या फॉर्म करने की? मल्टीपल बॉन्ड्स. फॉर एग्जांपल, कार्बन कैन इजीली फॉर्म, राइट, डबल बॉन्ड, लाइक कार्बन कार्बन डबल बॉन्ड. ट्रिपल बॉन्ड्स आर आल्सो देयर. इफ यू टेल मी that if this is like this, so hydrogen will be how much over here and over here? Oh, sorry, I have made. How much hydrogen will be? Tell.
4, ma'am.
4
Ma'am, yeah.
means in each
4 here.
carbon.
Ma'am, 4 here and 4 the rate total.
Oh, like this, huh?
No, ma'am.
Then, Ridhima, you tell. Very basic question. If this is carbon-carbon double bond, then how many how many hydrogen should be there?
2, ma'am. 2.
How come 2, Shazan?
But let me draw then. Was more confused.
Okay, draw. You also try, Ridhima.
Not 4.
Not, no. Why 4 will be there? If 4 will be there, then how come double bond will be here? No, you have to try this. Chalo, think. Very basic question.
3.
Excuse me, ma'am. Will the answer be 3 or something?
3? Seriously? Students of chemistry?
Ma'am, you can tell how much.
Why will I tell you? Try.
How will it be 2 each side?
Will it be?
2 each side, ma'am. Over here to over there.
Obviously, na.
Ma'am, 6.
6?
2 each side.
Means each side 6, Ridhima. No. See, if carbon double bond is carbon, how many bonds should be there?
Ma'am,
6 होता है atomic
when
number.
I told you, ma'am, 4, then that means that each side 2.
Oh,
Ma'am, but you
keep quiet,
declined
keep
that.
quiet. No. I've asked you each side,
But
not full.
no,
chalo.
ma'am, I didn't listen. But I told
Okay.
the right answer.
So, Ridhima, see, atomic number is 6, so it will be 2 and 4. So, 4 should be there. So, if 2 bond is already there for this carbon also and this carbon also, so how much extra? 2 more, right? So, 1 for this, 1 for this, 1 for this, 1 for this. Hydrogen. Completed. Hydrogen
That's what
only
I got.
one. Hydrogen only one atomic number, so hydrogen wants one more. So like this, hydrogen will get one more, right? From here, two atoms each for the hydrogen. Here also, and carbon will make how come? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, like this. And for this carbon also like that. Simple. Like this it will make, and like this it will make. What's
Give
the
more
problem
questions.
here? Give more questions, eh? Simplest question I've given.
Ma'am,
Okay,
I
do
told you
this.
ma'am, I told
See
4
triple
as a
bond.
total.
See. Chalo first. See triple bonds.
Ma'am,
Yes.
no, I didn't get the answer, but so triple bond means that both the carbons have
Ma'am,
shared.
1 each side.
Hey, Shazan, keep quiet. Let her speak, huh?
So, 3 triple bond means the 3 electrons they have shared. Both the
Yes.
carbons.
Yes. So you already shared, so needs one more. ठीक है. So H and H. Simple? Okay, good. So in the next class we will learn about the organic compound, because this is very big chapter, and this is the last chapter of your full final exams. So इतना जल्दी जाने का there is no sense. Okay? And after this chapter will be completed, I will give you some extra questions which will be very important as per your CBSE exam point of view. Okay? Okay, understood? Okay then.